taking a pause in the video, so that worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I need to. No firing.
Okay.
Now we'll take a pass action.
Alrighty. All right.
Your turn.
Well, I don't have any opportunities in the volley phase, so I'm going to skip that. And I'm going to go straight to a march action, which means I draw one card. Okay. So now I have a force of infantry, not including the column of the Swiss Guards back here, but including these 3 units. I have a continuous chain of units that are in the same formation of the same type, within 2 inches of each other, 2 base widths. So I just need to spend 1 card with a number of 4 on it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so I've repaired the hole in my line. Okay, so hopefully we'll get some musketry going on here very soon. All right. Kind of hard sometimes to see where the marks are on this thing, but all right, I'm going to wheel 1 inch.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's interesting. I guess
just the fact that you're angling to come.
Right. Well, because I want to get maximum firepower on
Yeah.
it. Okay. And then I have these guys here that I want to line up parallel with your guys. 1. I think that's about right.
Looks good.
1 inch. 2, 3. Actually, I don't want to get that close, because if you force me to fall back, I want to have some room to fall back with these fellows here.
And that could cost you a disruption.
That could, yeah. So I don't want to do that. Actually, let me just rearrange these guys so that my standard bearers are second from the right. Okay, and that is my turn, sir.
All right, so we will do volley.
Okay.
We'll start here.
Wait, before you do that, I'm going to play firefight. I'm going to interrupt. That's what the tricorn hats means, is that I can interrupt. I can only interrupt 1 time per turn, though, but I'm going to take the opportunity here. If the active player does not invoke a volley phase, the passive side may play, or if the active player invokes a volley phase, the passive side may play this card to prevent it from happening. If the volley fire phase proceeds, it may be modified by either side. Okay, so I'm going to stop the volley phase from happening.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to get the jump on me. All right, what's your command choice going to be, though? Oh, I think this from the guy that got blown away.
Wow. Sacre bleu. I'm going to do a pass action again because I need some help over here.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So now that it's my turn, I can invoke a musketry or a volley phase rather, and that's what I'm going to do. Do you have anything to interrupt that, Mr. Charles?
Volley?
Yes, for the volley phase.
Yeah, I'm going to play first fire.
Okay.
And so.
Okay, so you get to fire first. Okay. All right. So which unit's going to fire first?
What's that's left over?
I don't know what that's.
It wouldn't be a 5 disruption because the unit would be dead if it was.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
All right. So 4 straight ahead. 4 5s and 6s.
Ooh, 3 hits. How many of them become disruptions? Looking for 5s and 6s. Okay, 1.
Hit.
All right, so you cause 1 disruption on the unit.
Right.
And then what about over here? You got 4 shots.
Yep.
Okay, that's 4 hits. I'm sorry. Hold on. 2 of these are 4s.
That's
because
right.
you were a disrupted shooter, those are misses.
2 hits. Yeah.
So you got 2 hits, 4, 5, or 6 to cause a disruption.
And these guys are Grens. Does it matter?
Well, it doesn't matter. What matters is what I am. So your 6 causes a disruption on me.
Okay.
Okay. And I think that's all you have to shoot at me.
Yep.
All right. So my Gardes Françaises are going to shoot back at you. They are not considered a disrupted shooter, not just yet. All right. 2 hits with a 5 and 6. Rolling for disruptions here against regular troops. 5 and 5 means a 2 disruption on your line and infantry there. Okay, and then against these guys here, shooting against the Grenadiers. Okay, so that's going to be 4 dice. Not disrupted shooter, not yet. But with a 3, 3, and a 2, there is no hits. Okay, so that's what we got there then. All right, so then, all right, and you played the first fire, so you got to shoot already. Okay, so for the action that I want to take a bombardment action, and I'm going to draw 2 cards then. Okay, so, all right, from the commander to my artillery, the distance is like 6.5, so I've got to get to at least 6.5, so a 4 card's not going to cut it. But I'm going to play the stirrups in card because my cavalry are a long way away. They're not going to be able to do anything with that. But it's got an 8 there for command span. That'll be enough to command the artillery. And so they are going to shoot at the column over there. It's like 8 inches away or so.
All right, we'll play caissons depleted.
Okay, and what's the effect of caissons depleted,
Minus 1 to your 2-hit penalty.
Ah, okay.
So not on the initial roll, but the 2-hit, right?
On the 2-hit, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it is on the 2-hit roll, the first roll that I do. So normally it's a 4 better to hit your dense target, which would make you a 3 or better to hit. But with the depleted caissons, it goes back to a 4 better to hit.
Yeah.
Well, 2 snake eyes means there's absolutely no effect.
It's a good day.
All right, so complete miss. All right, your turn, sir.
I'm going to play March.
Okay.
So we have nothing to shoot. Oh, we do have some shots here. So we'll shoot here.
Okay. Unfortunately, I have nothing to interrupt you with. Anything with a musket on it?
Yeah. We'll play Deadly Fire.
Okay.
So we get a +1 to hit in the volley phase. Oops.
So what does that mean with the unit that's shooting against me? What does that mean?
So typically hit on a 4, 5, or 6. This will mean hit on a 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Okay, but what changes that?
I'm not sure.
You're a disrupted shooter,
okay.
So the score to hit now is, once again,
4, 5, or 6.
That's right. So 4 dice, 4, 5, or 6.
Ooh,
okay.
1 hit.
No, because, yes, the 4 is a hit. So rolling that, a 6, even against elite troops, is going to make it a 2. All
okay.
right. And then you got some grenadiers here who can also shoot.
All right, they're disrupted. So 5 or 6 with the card 4, 5, or 6.
That's right.
So 3 hits.
Wow. Okay. Now these are just regular troops, so
yeah.
You'll disrupt me on a 4, 5, or 6.
2 disruptions.
Wow, 2 disruptions. All right, so I am at a 3. Okay, so when I shoot back, my Gardes Françaises will hit on a 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And I score a 6. That's 1 hit. Let's see if it does a disruption on you. 4. Okay, against regular troops, that is a disruption. So that's takes up to 3. All right, and then my regular troops over here shooting at you, they are also disrupted. So 5 or 6 to hit. If I can let go of the other dice in my hand. All right, 3, 3, and a 2. 3, 3, 3, and a 2. No hits whatsoever. And these guys are out of range. So, all right, and that's the volley phase. What's your command choice, sir?
March.
Okay.
I'm going to use my. Oh man, that's a good card. Death of a hero. One of your sharpshooters or just an unfortunate accident carries off a blunt hero. My enemies are. Roll 1 die and an odd result.
Okay. Well, if you want to use that, you're going to have to wait till next turn because that's an event card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that to activate these guys back here. Activate a movement for my cavalry wave back here.
And what's their movement in massed formation?
6. Nope. And massed is 8.
8. Yes. Okay.
All right. Second thing I'm going to do is activate the leader with a 4.
All right.
Go back over here.
All right.
We need your help, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. So I am going to invoke a volley phase. What do you think of that?
I think it sucks, sir.
All right, you've had some really good cards for the volley phase.
So we'll throw down a thick smoke.
Oh my goodness! How do you always have just the right cards?
Because I keep holding on to the ones that I want.
All right. Well, I
know how dangerous that volley can be.
Yeah. Okay, so start with the Gardes Françaises. They're normally a 4, 5, or 6. They're disrupted shooters, so it's a 5 or 6. With thick smoke, it just becomes 6. Good grief. Okay, I got a 4 to 5, but they're both misses thanks to thick smoke and disrupted shooter. So no hits. And then over here, again, it would be 5 or 6, and with thick smoke, it becomes 6. And of course, the thick smoke does not affect the person who played it. I rolled a 6 though.
Okay.
Okay, but these are your grenadiers. So I only caused a disruption on 5 or 6, and I rolled a big fat 1.
Okay.
All right, returning fire. Grenadiers
first.
hitting on a 5 or 6.
I'm
You get your disrupted shooter.
So oof.
2 hits.
All right.
Get the 3 and the 1 out of there and re-roll those. And the 5 is a disruption, so now I become a 4. All right, and then over here you have 4 dice, right? Okay, so that's a 5 or 6 is a hit because you're a disrupted shooter, so only the 6 is a hit. 6 is enough to score another disruption on me. Okay, so that kind of foils my plans for these guys, but I am going to then choose to rally. This is why it's important not to declare an action until after the volley phase. Okay, so my officer is right next to the troops there. So, all right, so I'm going to use the Find the Way card to get from my commander to this chain of units here.
So just for the number.
And then I'm going to use Show No Fear.
Okay.
All right, so that modifies the rally action, giving all units of that force +1 in each rally dice. So I'm going to rally on a 3, 4, 5, or 6 instead of just 4, 5, or 6. All right, so the Gardes Françaises, rolling 3 dice for the 3 disruptions I have. Okay, 1, 3, and 3. The 1 is going to fail, but the 3s are going to pass, and so that brings me down from 3 disruptions to a 1. All right, and then for the regular regiment here, what did I say this was? The Regiment Dauphin, rolling 4 dice for them, rallying on a 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay,
Nice.
a 1 is a miss, but then the 6, 6, and a 3 is 3 rallies, taking me from 4 to 1. All right, and that is my turn, good sir.
Oh.
Go ahead.
See, well, we will do a volley.
Okay.
Got anything to?
I have nothing to modify that.
Starting here.
Okay, 4 dice.
Ooh, that's tough.
You're
Man, I'm down to 3.
Yeah, you're a disrupted shooter, so you're hitting on a 5 or 6. Oh, come on, you've been lucky before.
I don't want to push my luck. Actually, I think I changed my mind. You're too strong now with that recovery.
All right.
So I am just going to do a rally.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
And I will. They are not within 2 inches. So
That's right. So you're going to have to choose which force you're going to rally.
We'll do this guy right here.
Okay.
So I'll play.
So really, any card can be used to activate.
Yep.
Weird.
So rolling 3.
Okay. Did you have a oh,
no
that's from my card.
Yep.
So. All right. So 4, 5, or 6. You rallied all 3. Good grief.
All right. And that's it.
All right. Okay. So I am going to invoke a volley phase. I don't suppose you have a volley card in that hand there, do you?
Actually, no.
You almost had me going there. All right. All right. So the Regiment Dauphin firing at the Grenadiers there. I am no longer considered a disrupted shooter, so I'm rolling 4 dice, hitting on a 4, 5, or 6, and I score 3, 2, 2, 2, no hits. Good grief.
Tough dice rolls.
I certainly have.
Like I thought from the last game it would change a little bit, but this.
And the Gardes Françaises, 4 dice, no longer disrupted shooter either. Okay, now I'm hitting on 4, 4, and a 6. Okay, so that's 3 hits. How many of those become disruptions? Okay, well the 5 becomes a disruption, so they are disrupted by 1.
I can deal with that.
You can deal. All right, so okay, so I am going to declare a charge action.
Charge!
So that means I don't get to draw any cards, but fortunately my leader is close enough to these units here. All right, and they're all within 2 inches of each other, and even this guy here. So he's not going to be able to make contact, but at least he can follow up with you guys. So I'm going to play the king card for the 4, and I'm going to modify that with Grenadiers forward, which gives all regular infantry units on this active side add +2 to their combat scores.
Wow.
All right, so okay, so the Gardes Françaises are just going to go straight on in. See, I'm counting on them being elite troops that I have a better score than you, even though we have the same number of disruptions. All right. And then these guys are just going to go straight on in. I'm not going to wheel or anything. Not at all. Okay. All right. So in the combat, do you have any modifications to make to all this?
Nope.
Okay. So now this unit right here is normally a 6 for a regular unit. With 1 disruption, it's going to be a 5. Your unit is an 8 -2, so you are a 6. Okay. This unit here is, being elite troops, is normally an 8, but it's going to be a 7 instead. Okay, plus a die roll.
I'm usually 6 -1 is 5.
That's right. Okay, so then we're going to roll our dice. Okay, for these guys here, I'm rolling a die and adding a 3.
So I'm a 10.
Ooh. Yeah, and then this unit right here, I'm a 7 +1. Oh, I'm an 8.
5 and 4 is
and
9.
you're a 9. Okay, so for the defender, We resolve the defender first. So you have a 9, I have an 8. You have more, your score is higher than mine, so you take 1 disruption, so you go from 1 to 2.
Okay.
Okay, and then we resolve the attacker. We can resolve the defender over here as well. And again, just like before, you have a 10 to my 8, so you only take 1 more disruption. All right, so then the attacker, we resolve because the defender has a higher score than mine. I take 2 disruptions, so I go from 1 to 3. Where is it here? So 3 disruptions. And then over here, I have 1 disruption to start with. I take 2, so I go to a 3 as well. All right, and then the attackers still in contact have to fall back.
1 base.
1 base width, yes. That might have been a seriously bad gamble. Oh, did I add the +2 for Grenadiers forward?
I don't think you did.
I don't think I
Oh,
did.
actually, yes. That was on the die on this side, right? Oh, no, not for the card. So no, you did. So you would have beat me there.
So I would have beat you there. Yeah.
So I'll fall back.
Okay. No. I still fall back because I'm the attacker, but
you beat me though.
Then I beat you. So instead of just only 1 disruption, you take 4.
Okay.
Or you're up to 4. You
That's
take
right.
2 disruptions. Okay, and then I'm disruption of 2, and you are disruption of 3 then. Yeah, because instead of just 1 disruption, you take 2.